This is me. I've always been in the trade all my life. The trade's really changed since when I first started. When I first started, all we literally carried was a white roller and a magnolia roller wrapped up in a bag in the back of the van. If someone wanted a different colour, it's like, whoa, they don't work for these trendies. But now that's all changed. Please. The main things that are changing at the moment, the decorating trade has really changed. When I first started, it was all oil-based paints. If you used oil-based and there wasn't any UV light coming into your room, the woodwork goes yellow, which you'll probably find in some side of your houses it's yellow. Well, now we only use water-based paint and it stays white. It can't fade, there's no oil in it, so everything stays the way we painted it. Other things that have changed is dust-free sanding and this spraying, which I'll go into in a minute. This is dust-free sanding which we use. That's a photo of John when we first started. You sanded a room and you sweated and you come out and you were covered literally in dust. That was it, you couldn't get rid of it, it was everywhere. So then we bought that middle machine, and everything now, all the dust, when we sand your house, whatever, goes straight into that machine. There's no dust in your house, there's no dust on us. As you can see in that photo there, Kevy's sanding the ceiling. There's no dust anywhere, it's all in that machine. Your house is actually cleaner than when we arrived. Next please. Wallpapering, we didn't used to do a lot of that, but in the last 1 to 2 years we're doing it constantly. We've actually taken a guy on just to do wallpapering for us, and there's some samples of some stuff we did there. Toilets are really popular now to have Larry wallpapering. The bolder the better. You've got the crazy flower patterns, anything like that, people just really going crazy in their toilets. Next one please, Jordan. This is a glitter bug paper, and it's like a cloth, and it's full of sequins, and it basically comes in like 8-foot rolls. The material, it takes 2 people to lift it, so when we put it onto your walls, there's 2 of us there, but when you work with me I just tend to kick things out of the way and Stuart steps straight into the bucket of paste. So he wasn't happy, but I was. Next one please, Jordan. We do a lot of murals as well. If you want something interesting on your wall, that one football there was from a children's bedroom. We did that one literally on Saturday, one for a baby's room, and the end one there, which luckily we got paid because that was in a Oligar's boxing gym in his house in Kensington, so probably had his money stolen now. Next one please. We do a lot of outside work, commercial, non-commercial. That was a cash converters building that they wanted it turned to the cash converters colour, but if you see on the white, the original pin, all the brickwork and paint was all chipping away, cracked. We don't just paint it, we sand it back, we face fill it so it's all perfectly smooth, so you get a perfect looking building when we finish. Next one please, Jordan. Same as when we do your house. That house there is in Highgate. As you can see, all the paintwork's chipped off, the wood was rotten, we replaced bits. We painted that actually in self-cleaning paint, so all the dust from dirt from the streets in London goes onto your paintwork and it just looks old after a couple of years. Where this, every time it rains, it washes all the dirt off and it stays for 15 years, stays the exact same colour as when we painted it. So that house will look good for the next 15 years. Next one please, Jordan. This is just a few of our other jobs we do. That first one was a block of flats we painted. The middle one, we used to do a lot of pubs for Macmillan's, McMullen's, and they, for some reason, they always want them painted in December, so I'm wearing a chicken hat in that head. Don't know why, but it kept my head warm. So we did a lot of pub work, outside pub work, and that is just a normal domestic home where we can reach. This, more to work. Farm, that was a farm we did. We were there for months. We had so much different farm stuff, fencing, whatever to do, and that is another outside. That was Pebble Dash. Next one, please, Jordan. Kitchens. These ones we hand paint, which literally by brush. These are brand new kitchens, but we can do. If you've got an existing kitchen you want to tart up, that we will just come along with a brush or roller. But these ones were brand new, and with these ones, what we do is, because we're generally on building sites at the time, we'll paint it, just do a first coat, let all the other trades finish, come back and then just put the final coat on, so when it leaves it's perfect, it hasn't been damaged. Thank you. And this is one we did for Chris. This is a brand new kitchen he installed in a house in St Albans, and the customer wanted it sprayed, so it's actually in two colours, there's an off-white and a blue. That's how it arrived originally in the first picture, just plain white. When we finished it was blue and an off-white, all sprayed, so you get a factory finish. Perfect. Thank you, John. We also spray, we do a lot of new builds, and there's a lot of MDF furniture built into the cabinetry. So when it arrives, we fill all the holes and the nails that the wood butchers had put on there, and then we give it a coat of paint. Then we have to sand it all back, fill it, caulk it, make it perfect. And then we give it a final coat spray, and it looks like it's just come out of a shop. Basically, you get a factory finish. This is just a picture of actually us working on big projects like this. It's 2 or 3 men, because the doors are so big that you can't basically move them when they're wet. You need 2 people to move the doors around when they're soaking wet. So, and this is an industrial job we did for a company that keep Ferraris and Porsches in their in these old-fashioned aerodromes, where they're corrugated steel. To try and put a brush in them would take months, and this is a 2-day job. We went there, we cleaned it all, sprayed all the corrugated and the doors on the first day. Second day we gave it a quick flyover, finished it, and then we painted the floor. So that was an industrial one. Oh, Jordan. It just shows you where we're spraying in a new build. That's in a light well. The end picture is just spraying the plaster, and the middle one is spindles. They take forever to paint, so we'll go there. It'll take us half a day maybe to mask up, but you're only doing that once, and then when you spray, you're probably doing it in one hit, whereas it will take you 4 or 5 coats to go around. Just keep painting. Next one, please, Jordan. Furniture, we can paint that or spray that as well. The first picture is they built that of wood. The middle one is when we finished painting it or sprayed it, and the end one is just something in a woman's house that she wanted a different colour, so we painted that and it looks good. Flooring, we can also sand your floor and paint it, so that we do that as well, I think. And this is our commercial projects. If we do, first one is just painting like a yellow line outside a pharmacy. The middle one is for Bobby, and the end one just shows us using cherry pickers and things like that, which we're all licensed stuff and we can do. So nothing's out of our bounds. Thank you very much.
Now, sir, we have a bit of time for questions. You okay with some questions?
Yeah.
Go for it, guys. Please.
Why, if oil-based paint is so bad, why did they do oil-based? Why didn't they do it water-based?
Because only in the last 4 or 5 years water-based has been any good. It wasn't any good before. It was just weak. It just didn't work. So now technology's moved on, and plus under EU laws they've taken so much of the oil out. The oil paint's not that good anyway. But it's literally it's the water-based have become better.
David?
It's really just a testimony about that sander, because when they did a big job for us in the house with decorating, when he used that machine, the house was cleaner than it was before he came. And my wife was very impressed. She said, "That's the best cleaner I've ever seen."
Thank you.
Very good. Steve, you have a question?
What's the most expensive roll of wallpaper that you can't?
We actually did a job, and the bill to hang it come to 13 grand for 3 rooms. So the paper was very expensive.
Alex?
What's the most colour changes you've done on one wall?
I think you saw how annoying she was introducing this lady, so her house.
It's the right green now, though.
Paul, you have a question?
Just that you happen to work under a contractors as a subcontractor to a builder.
Yeah, we do everything. Yeah, we literally we don't turn anything down. So no problem.
Or if he does Christina, then
Yeah. I say, no, we do turn one thing down. One person, sorry.